When did the concept of war crimes first emerge in legal history? Recent discussions have brought the topic of war crimes into the spotlight. Many people are curious about the origins of this important legal concept. Understanding when war crimes first emerged in legal history can provide context for ongoing conflicts and international law today. The concept of war crimes is not new. Its roots can be traced back to ancient legal and moral codes. The earliest known frameworks addressing conduct during armed conflict date back to ancient civilizations. For example, the Code of Hammurabi from Babylon around 1750 before Christ included rules aimed at preventing the strong from oppressing the weak during war. Similarly, ancient texts like the Book of Deuteronomy in the Hebrew Bible had provisions limiting environmental damage and protecting certain groups during warfare. These early codes reflected an emerging recognition that, even in war, some actions are unacceptable. In the early 7th century, Islamic law under the first Sunni Caliph, Abu Bakr, established rules prohibiting mutilation of corpses. It also condemned the killing of non-combatants, including women, children, and the elderly. Destruction of trees and livestock not needed for food was also prohibited. These early codes demonstrate a growing awareness of the need to regulate wartime conduct. However, the modern legal concept of war crimes is more closely linked to international humanitarian law. The Hague Conventions of the late 19th and early 20th centuries played a significant role in codifying protections for civilians and prisoners of war. The Geneva Conventions further established these protections. The Nuremberg Trials after World War II were pivotal in defining war crimes in a legal context. These trials prosecuted individuals for violations of these laws, including crimes against civilians and prisoners. The trials also introduced the charge of crimes against humanity. This addressed widespread assaults on civilians beyond traditional war crimes. While the idea of regulating wartime conduct has ancient origins, the formal legal recognition of war crimes emerged prominently in the 19th and 20th centuries. This culminated in the post-World War II international tribunals that reinforced the protection of civilians and the enforcement of laws of armed conflict. Understanding the historical context of war crimes helps us grasp the significance of current discussions on international law and human rights. As conflicts continue around the world, the importance of these legal frameworks remains ever relevant.